What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest. It's the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Katie York set to get this one started. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Deputy! Bronco 80! Let's go!
Now the first carry of the game for the Arizona State rookie. Ford running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
19, Tiger, 9, pass for 11, pass for 11. Stop low, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Steady.
Dropping back to throw. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
2. 60 Eagles, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Hey, switch. Steady, right?
I'll throw it. He has it at the 5! Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Howell. Roman Wilson reels it in. Gets it to the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
York to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
19 Charger, 19, 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos.
They'll throw to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
70, 70.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the ready.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Ready. 18.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Red. 70 Timberwolves. 65 60. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on. Cougar 19. 18. Come 19. Come 19. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
3. Ready, set.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Packers 6, go. 70 Lions.
Pass play now. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
18 Cardinals. 19 Warriors 7. Buffalo 18. Panthers 60. Panthers 60.
Sticking to the air here. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates. 7. Let's go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They are throwing it again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Powell out of the shotgun. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Broncos 7. Dave York.
On now is York to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
That's good.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Bronco 80.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's got it. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Second down, looking for options. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
Cowboys, Cup 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
70. Let's go now.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
First down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
19, 60, 18, 5 years.
First and 10, looking to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 30-yard line.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. The Steelers have played to an early lead. We'll return to Pittsburgh right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive.
60, trap 60. Warriors 70.
He's going to throw it again. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 3 on that game. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Elijah Arroyo, and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Seven Pirates.
Pass play coming here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
To the air on 1st down. Howell. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing on 3rd, Howell. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here's a high kick, hit very well. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Okay,
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. To the left, he's got Arroyo. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
19 Lions. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Back to 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Seven Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll throw, third and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Taron Johnson has it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. And the shotgun, Howell. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's a pitch for a touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. York tacks on that extra point. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now he's York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
60 boxes. 70. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Working now from the gun. Brought in right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Deputy! 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. First call here coming from the shotgun.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Here we go. Rocco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
from the gun. Buying some time right. He can run it. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Steelers with a long field ahead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Howell. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Throwing it on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on.
He's going to throw this one. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19, 18, Robert, 18, ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 1-score game before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Broncos 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Powell out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Howell, 1st and 10. He's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Go! Liking 18!
Throwing now, Howell. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away 2nd down. A very tough 3rd down play here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Check this one down to Etienne. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
15 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
1st down, Howell bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger!
One final shot before the half. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. York knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz. Howell. Caught out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Howell. Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Howell now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Working quickly here. 3rd and long for him here. Brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know, I like the completions. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
56-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, that was pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Now is York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Looking in the air here. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11, pick 18, Bronco 80.
He's dropping back to throw. Has it in close. Ooh, awful close to that line of gain. Stop though, made it to 46. 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The Steelers calling their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and just 2 to go.
Hawk 70.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Dumped off to his running back. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Back to throw. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
So close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guys. Exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Ready? Panther 60.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Gotta be lying. Warrior 70s. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
4th down, they'll throw for it. Balled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Slot man in motion left.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk. Bronco 80. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. To the left, he's got Arroyo. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running a 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they can still do their damage.
70.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. All in left side. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th.
1st and goal, Denver.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Come on. Set. 70.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 range. 70 range.
Rush coming for Howell. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 29 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go. Here we go. Mikey,
Howell out of the shotgun. Outside, caught by Metcalf. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Stephanie. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
And the shotgun, Howell. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 12 in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Let's see what Howell has planned here, Brock. 2-point attempts coming.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 21 yards. First
Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Hit Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They pick up 20 yards there, and the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Looking inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Bronc, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 28.
Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
19,
Powell from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Second and 10. Here's Howell. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 73, 73.
He'll throw it. Taking a shot deep here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. They've got 1st down from the 31.
2,
First play, they go quick out to the left. He loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
They've got first down from the 31.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Let's go.
What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kick. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. York knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Come on.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning.
19.
Sticking to the air here. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Denver.
Bronco 80. 18, Pioneer. Go.
He's going to throw it again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
A 7-yard pickup.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70. Panther Street, Panther Street.
They're going to pass it here. Put some air under it, deep down the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Read the look. 19 Lions.
Throwing on third, Howell. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
First and 10 at the 46.
Throw again. It's Howell. He's going to try another deep one here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged up pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Chased out to his right. Finds Dobbins with the dump off. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Okay.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on third. Now to throw. That's Koch. Here's Arroyo. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Throwing it again here. This is Koch. That's Slayton. He is down to the 30-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
It's a gain of 35. First down.
Ready?
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Tag. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. To the left, he's got to roll up. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Broncos first down.
From the red zone now. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 9-yard gain brings up second and...
So make a check in the